Hello, underachievers. So this is going to be an interesting video. Also ignore the keyboard in the background, Evan's practicing. So, I asked you guys, if you could know anything about me, what would it be? It can be as awkward as you want. That's the best question I've ever asked. And I got some very awkward, very interesting questions. And there are things that I didn't think you guys wondered about me, that apparently you wonder about me. So I thought I'd answer the questions, because that'd be fun, because then you can learn things, and also I can say things, and that's how interaction works. So Who'sy What's It asked, have you ever had a hookup? I haven't. It depends what you count a hookup as. I feel like Urban Dictionary is the best source. Urban Dictionary says it's casual sexual activity. Sex while not in a relationship with each other. Then yes. But it wasn't with some like random person, it was with a friend and we talked about it before and after. So I didn't just sleep with someone off the streets. That makes it sound like I slept with someone who was a homeless person. And also it wasn't sex. That wasn't a virginity thing. That was... I'm not gonna go into detail. Kurt asks, have you ever sent nudes? Now this is a funny one because obviously I'm trans and I'm uncomfortable. Okay, I dropped my phone again. I'm uncomfortable with those parts down there. But a fun thing is that everybody has a butt and there's a certain amount of people that like the looks of butts. I for one don't really care so much for butts. I think they're nice, they're squishy, they're good to sit on. I'm not really a butt person, but luckily there are lots of butt people out there. So have I sent nudes? I guess. I sent pictures of my nude butt in exchange for money. Like, a ridiculous amount of money for a picture of my bare ass. But yeah, I've done that. But in terms of like, ooh, this is fun and exciting and sexual, it was never like that. It was literally just like, here is the angle of your butt cheek I would like to see. And all he saw was butt cheek. It's literally like, I fucked the guy over. Well, I didn't because he wanted a picture of my butt, but it was... My butt is not worth that much money. Someone asked for my dick size. Depends on how excited he is. I don't know, like that? I haven't measured. The thought of measuring makes me uncomfortable. Enjoy your answer, I'm sure you will. Asked, are you actually a virgin? With a laughy face. What's funny about that? To answer the question, no I'm not. Emily asks, what was your first kiss like? So, I count different kisses as different first kisses. My first kiss, my first peck, was when I was like 11, and it was with a boy I fancied, and he apparently fancied me, but not as much as I fancied him, and it was horrible, it was heartbreaking. But I was 11, so it was like a peck in Truth or Dare, and it was so exciting, my little heart was fucking beating, but like, it's a peck, it's whatever. The first time I made out with somebody, I don't count as making out because I didn't want to kiss him, but my friends are like, hey, you guys should go kiss, so they all sent us off to go find somewhere in school to kiss, and it was not pleasant at all. We just kind of like bleh. There was no lip action, just tongue, and I literally was like, bleh. I was like, I have to go. I literally like stopped mid-kiss, and I was like, I need to leave. So I don't count that. First kiss that was an actual kiss that I had with someone I actually cared about was great. I was terrified though, because I didn't know how to kiss anyone, because I just hadn't done that before. But it was good. I enjoyed it. Was very scared, very nervous, very sweaty. It was wonderful. Somebody asked, have you ever felt scared or in danger at one of the meetups? This is awkward, because I do the meetup for you guys, I don't really do them for me, or for my friends. Like, I have a good group of friends, I don't need to go to a meetup in order to meet new people. I meet new people, like, a lot of the time if I go to parties, or if people just brought around the house, that's how I meet new people. The meetups are for other people to meet new people, and to maybe, like, hang out with us and just have a fun time in a park. So, they're for you guys. Have I ever felt scared at a meetup? No, technically not. I felt very nervous, because every time I go to the meetup, we end up going there, like, 5 minutes late, just because every time we go I'm scared that people aren't going to turn up, so I'm like, maybe if we give it 5 minutes more people will be there. But every time I turn up 5 minutes late and there's just like a fucking ton of people in a park and they see me and my friends walking across the field towards them, and that's terrifying, obviously, because, you know, everyone's just staring at me. So in that sense, yeah, I've been scared, I've been nervous, I've been anxious, I have anxiety, and that's kind of like, you know, scary, everyone looking at you, and I don't know how to walk. I can't walk properly. Went to a doctor, man, he said I've been standing wrong my whole life, I don't walk correctly, I've got terrible posture. I'm very aware of how I look to other people, I'm very self-conscious. So when I walk across a park, and suddenly everyone's like, it's a bit scary. I guess that's scary, yeah. But unfortunately, there's other times and other instances where things have happened that have made me deeply uncomfortable, like incredibly uncomfortable. So no, I haven't really felt scared or in danger at the meetup, but I felt uncomfortable, and I'll tell you why. The majority of people that I meet at the meetups, so like 99% of the people that I meet at the meetups, are like so lovely, they're so nice, they're just nice people. But a lot of people don't understand boundaries, or don't understand that maybe touching someone inappropriately is not like a good idea. There's been a few times where a certain person that continues to come to the meetup, stop coming, will just like make me feel uncomfortable. This is one time they kept grabbing my butt, and I was like, stop grabbing my butt. I don't want you to grab my butt, and then they kept doing it, and I was like, wow, this fucking sucks. There was another time with another person where I was wearing ripped jeans, and there was a rip in the knee, and I was sat down, and someone just decided to put their hand up my ripped jean, like up my thigh, and they were just doing that, and I was like, that's not cool. I'm not comfortable. There's other times where a few people have DM'd me a few days before the meet-up, and they kind of just say stuff like, hey, I think you're really sexy, you're really hot, I can't wait to see you in 3 days, and that makes me uncomfortable because I don't, you know, I'm not interested in them. I don't know what their intentions are with me, so I guess that's scary. There's been several times where people just make me feel awkward, and obviously, right, so, the meetups are great, I enjoy them. This makes it sound like the meetups suck to me, they don't, but the question is, have I ever felt scared or in danger? I guess I have, but not like life-threatening danger or anything like that. I've just felt uncomfortable sometimes, but that's only a few instances. I've been doing these for years, and there's only been a few like people that I've met that have made me uncomfortable, but yeah, I guess that was a very long answer. You and Corey's first time having sex, LMAO. We haven't done that, that's immoral. What do you think of Salvin Gara? I don't know a Salvin Gara. That's, Salvin? I don't know anyone called Salvin. What was your first sexual experience like? I'm sorry, it's weird, yeah, laughing emoji. As I said, it was with a friend, so I guess it was kind of awkward, and also it was awkward because nobody had ever seen that part of me, or, you know, anything like that, and I was nervous about that, but it was fine. It was enjoyable, I guess. I don't regret doing it. Wasn't bad. It's, I guess, what I needed at that point in my life. It's fine. It was fine. It was pleasant. What is my biggest fear? My biggest fear is people I love dying or leaving me. And it's not like it's an irrational fear, because a lot of people in my life that are close to me have died, or just like, you know, offed themselves, or, you know, just left. So that's a fear. It's not a great one. I also don't like the ocean because nobody actually knows what's in the ocean, and I specifically don't know what's in the ocean. I'm fine just paddling or having a bit of a swim, but when you look down and you can't see what's underneath you, I get a bit fucking scared. There could be several fish down there, and I guarantee you there are several fish down there. I'm not scared of fish, I just don't like things brushing up against me when I can't see them or when I'm not expecting them. Oh, fucking seaweed is the worst because just the feeling on my legs, it's just fucking gross. One of the first times I had a panic attack was when I was snorkeling in Egypt in the middle of the ocean, and an eel swam past my leg and started circling my leg. And I was like, wow, this sucks. Leonard the Fool, I like that, asks, were you ever comfortable topless in front of anyone before top surgery? The answer is no. The answer is absolutely no. I feel like people wonder this about me, and it makes me uncomfortable that they wondered this, but I feel like because I have a boyfriend, people wonder about like that part of my life, like the intimate shit or whatever, and a few people have asked me this, like, has he seen your tits? No. He hasn't. Nobody has, apart from my fucking surgeon. Genuinely, like, no. I literally, the first few nights I slept in his bed, I slept with a binder on. And then after that, it was with, like, lots of layers on, and I got very hot and very uncomfortable, and, like, no. Nobody else has touched that, nobody's seen that. I had terrible fucking dysphoria about that. To answer the question, no. And that's not to say that other people can't feel comfortable with that. I just do not understand that at all. Not even slightly, not even a tiny bit. Unless you got, like, tiny itty-bitty titties. Even then, no, I just know. No. How did you build muscle? I didn't. Which body part turns you on the most? P.S. I love you so much and you helped me through my transition. Right, that's very two different sentences. I'm glad you're feeling good. I don't know. And the part that turns me on the most is dick. It's a good part. How was your first time, and was it with Corey? Like I said, we don't do that, that's immoral. First date with Corey, we went to see Thriller. He took me to go see Thriller, and then we sat in a park for a bit, we saw Thriller, and then I went back to his house. What are you like to hang out with in real life, because we only see you on social media? I've never thought about this. I don't know, probably the same as everybody else. We just chill, we just hang out, watch some Netflix, watch some Netflix, some YouTube, listen to music, go sit in a park for hours. I don't know. I go to gigs a lot. I like going to gigs. Just chill and talk, I guess. I don't know how to answer that question. If you had a dick, how many times a day would you masturbate? Well, that's a ridiculous question, because I don't know. It would be too many to count. Honestly though, I don't know, like, a lot. What is the most stupidest thing you've done in your life? I'm so glad you asked this question, because there was this one thing that I did that was really fucking stupid, like one of the dumbest things I've ever done, and I don't know why I did it, because it's not very like me, but, right. So I had braces, and on my braces I had little hooks on these teeth because I'd attach elastic bands to it because I had an overbite. I still have an overbite. I still need braces again because I didn't wear my retainer because it gave me headaches. Leave my teeth alone. Stop asking me if I'm gonna get braces. I am insecure. But yeah, I had braces when I was younger. They had hooks, and we were in a chemistry class. Was it chemistry? Was it physics? I don't know. But we were playing with like crocodile clips. You know crocodile clips? Electricity. circuits, all that shit. We were playing with circuits, and there was some crocodile clips, and there was some, like, battery something? There was a battery. How many volts? I don't know, I don't remember. But I wanted to see if the electricity would travel through my braces and turn on a light bulb. Because I was bored of all these circuits, just crocodile clips and fucking light bulbs. I wanted more. So, me being a dick, I decided to attach crocodile clips to my braces. And voila, the light bulb lit up. Electricity is real. It's not a myth. And yeah, I got shocked because of the electricity and the circuits. It hurt a lot. Like, I had to unattach the crocodile clips. I don't know why I did it, and I don't know why my chemistry teacher didn't see me doing it. There was just a bunch of us, and we found it really fucking funny. I was a fucking idiot, but it was fun. Someone asked, do you still listen to Screamo? Now, I know by Screamo you mean music with screaming in it, so I'll excuse the use of the word Screamo. Sorry, my battery died, so I might be in a different place. But yeah, to answer your question, I do still listen to Screamo music. I do really enjoy screaming in music. I feel like it adds another, like, element to music. And I just feel like I can feel what they're feeling. Like, the amount of emotion put into a scream is just like, wow, that's fucking great. Now, of course this question was gonna come up. I mean, you said anything, so I'm going to be honest with you. Your birth name. But I understand you don't want to say it, and that's chill. I like the fact that there's 50 replies, because people fucking went off on this person, which is like, I mean, I asked if, like, anything. I said you could say anything, so, like, fair enough for them asking, but, like, the replies. My birth name's Olivia. Sophie asks, what is my weirdest kink? I don't think any of my kinks are weird. Dawn asks, I can't speak. Dawn asks, are you what you portray yourself to be online all of the time? I feel like compared to a lot of influencers or YouTubers, I am very much myself online. I'm as honest and as open with you guys as I feel like I can be. I feel like I'm about as honest and open with you guys as it's acceptable to be to an online audience. I don't lie about anything, and I know you could say that's what a lie would say, but I don't lie about anything. I don't lie about my views. If I say something online, I mean it. Obviously, I'm still evolving as a person. I'm only young, so I may change my mind on a few things that I've said. But yeah, I feel like my personality in real life is just me online, but like, I don't know, it's like me online but like multiplied by a few numbers. I feel like the meetups are so successful and people enjoy them so much because you see a version of me online and then you meet me in real life and you're like, hey, this is the guy that I know from online and he is the same guy. I'm just a lot more polite when I actually meet people. Obviously, when I call you underachievers, it's not me being an asshole, it's just like a fun name. I'm not gonna, when I first meet you, insult you like my intros, but like, again, if we got to that level of friendship, I would, because that's just like a jokey thing. But yeah, I think I'm very much myself, like online, compared to a lot of other people. Melancholy Prince asks, did you ever eat your boogers? And I'm gonna be completely honest here, I'm not even kidding, I have never eaten my bogies. I will never eat my bogies, I'm such a fussy eater. And I know that sounds fucking weird because I'm talking about eating bogies, but I am too much of a fussy eater to put that in my mouth. If I put something in my mouth that shouldn't be there, I will gag. So no, I have never eaten my bogies. I will never eat my bogies. Do you know what I do with my bogies? I pick my nose, I roll them, and then I flick them into the abyss. There could be bogies anywhere. If you're sat around me, there's probably a 99% chance that there are bogies somewhere in the room because I flick them with such fucking power. Somebody asked, do you actually, like, enjoy the meetups? They seem chaotic. Here's the thing. I do enjoy the meetups to an extent. Obviously, it's a fun thing for me a lot of the time, but the reason for the meetups is for you guys to enjoy them. Like, we do them for you guys to enjoy them. So I'm not worried about my enjoyment, I'm more worried about how you guys are feeling and how much you guys are enjoying it and how comfortable you guys feel and if you guys are happy. And so I worry about that too much to the point that at the last meetup I didn't sit down for 6 hours because I was spending 6 hours straight talking to you guys and meeting you guys and just chilling with you guys. And obviously that takes its toll, that's very tiring for me, it's a bit exhausting, and Corey literally had to come and pick me up from a group of people and he was like, he'll be back soon. He literally had to pick me up, he fucking sat me in a circle with my mates and he was like, you need to chill down. Chill down? Cool down? Chill out? One of them. But yeah, they're very tiring and they are chaotic because obviously it's a bunch of people and a lot of them want to say hi to me or meet me and that's fine, that's chill, that's like that, you can do that. But they are chaotic, they are stressful, I do worry about them a lot before they happen. I worry about people not turning up, which is silly because the more times we do them, the more like people that come. But yeah, they're stressful because I'm in charge of this massive group of people and there's police that come through the park and if someone does something illegal or wrong or something bad happens, I'm responsible for that. So I've got that in the back of my mind. I've also got the fact that I want you guys to be happy and I want you guys to be enjoying yourselves in the back of my mind. And it's all just, it's a lot And the day after the meetup, I usually have a bit of a breakdown because people tag me in photos where I just don't look good. I'm very self-conscious. I don't enjoy taking pictures, so that's another stressful thing. But I know this sounds shit and it makes it sound like, oh, I hate the meetups, but I don't. It's genuinely lovely to meet you guys, because like, most of you guys are like my kind of people. I'm like, yeah, I can see why you watch me, because we would get on. Somebody asked, have you dated anyone while you were in boarding school? Yes, technically no. I dated someone for like 1 day. It was 1 day to be exact. One single day. We ended up going out because, I don't know, he liked me for some reason. I liked him because he had good hair, and he liked sports, and I was 13, and I was like, good hair and sports equals good boyfriend. He was the guy that I had the bad kiss with, who only used his tongue. We broke up after we kissed. He got his friend to dump me, but I was literally in the fucking middle of trying to get one of my friends to like talk to him about me not wanting to be with him. It was a bit of a mess, but it was fine. We were both 13, we were both babies. I don't count it as a relationship. I count this as my first relationship. Somebody asked, I just said asked. Somebody asked, why don't you pack? It makes me feel silly, because I don't actually have a penis. Nah, I just don't have a dick, and it makes me feel silly, because I know it's plastic, and yeah, sometimes it makes me feel good. I'm like, yeah, I got a dick, yeah, I got a bulge, hey, you guys can see my bulge. But a lot of the time, I'm just like, this isn't real, and the fact that it's not real makes me feel more dysphoric, because I can feel it in my pants, but it doesn't feel like it's attached to me like a real penis would be, so I'm just like, wow, like, look at you silly fucking tranny with a fucking plastic dick in your pants. And like, that's just me. You can pack all you want. I'm glad that you guys find goodness in packing, but to me it just feels silly. Somebody asked, do you really poop naked and stepping on top of the toilet? I need to know, it's for educational purposes. I literally do. I literally strip off and then I squat on top of the toilet, and it feels great, and it pushes out the poo, and I enjoy it. It's like an event. When I go to the toilet, I'm like, yeah, let's get fucking ready. I do stretches and shit. Somebody asked, are you attracted to trans men as well as cis men? So here's the thing. Obviously, a trans man will look like a cis man. Once they've like gone on T, they've transitioned, all that shit. It's very hard to distinguish between the two. So technically, yes, I would be attracted to a trans man. And yeah, of course, I'm like, wow, he's good looking, he's hot. Nice. But when it comes to being in a relationship with someone, I would not want to date a trans man for like a few reasons. I'll talk about a few of them. One is the fact that his dysphoria would also trigger my dysphoria, and that's not a good idea, you know? I'm trying to get past the dysphoria thing, and to be honest, the biggest reason is just I like dick too much. Sex is very important to me in a relationship, and yes, I know you can get phalloplasty, I know you can get like strap-ons, I know you can get like 4-in-1s that like kind of look like penises, but it's not like a penis, like it's not a cis penis, and I'm only interested in them because they're fully functional. Yes, I'm not saying you shouldn't feel happy with a phalloplasty if you have a phalloplasty, that's not what I'm saying, but I mean, you have to pump it, you can't get an actual erection, and that's a whole process. I'm really into that, and obviously, like, it's just not for me. That's not to say a gay man who's attracted to a trans man isn't gay and that he's pan or bi, because that's fucking stupid, but personally, I just wouldn't want to date a trans guy, because I'm into cis guys and cis penises, and also another thing is that I want biological children. I want biological children so much that I went through a fucking horrible time in my life where I had my eggs frozen, I had to inject myself with fucking female hormones. That costs a lot of money, and, you know, I want a biological child, and I can't get that with a trans man. Somebody asked, do you have your birth chart? Here is my birth chart. Somebody asked, have you ever had sex before transitioning? The answer is no, I would not ever do that. No, the thought of that, I literally, when I was still a girl, I literally thought I would never have sex. I was like, why would I want to do that? That would be so uncomfortable and awkward and terrible, and it's literally because I was trans. So, you know, I never did that. Somebody asked, what's my opinion on a 3-way relationship? That is nothing that I would ever want to do. Off the table for me, would never ever do that. Obviously, that's not to say that other people shouldn't. I feel like being in a 3-way relationship is a lot more difficult than being in like a 2-way relationship, because there's another whole person to consider their feelings and think about how they feel and all that shit. So, I mean, I congratulate you if you're in a successful I congratulate you if you're in a successful 3-way relationship, just not for me. So there you go, I hope you found what you were looking for. Maybe I can do another one of these videos and you guys can ask more invasive questions that I'll happily answer, because I'm fine with being honest for some reason. But yeah, there's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, fair enough. I mean, I was honest. If you don't enjoy it, but yeah, have a good day or don't. See you later, losers. I have to edit this very quickly. Punch. Oh, I'm out of focus. The worst thing to ever happen.